Well, Greg, a couple days into this camp, you guys pull out the win yesterday. Just how was everything following a day of fitness testing and medicals and all that?
It was a long day on Wednesday, and with the flight, made for a long day coming into Penticton. But we came out, had a good pregame skate, and kind of gelled a little bit to start the game, and things just kind of worked out, and we found some chemistry on our lines, and played the structure well, and listened to the coaching staff, and got a big win.
From a physical standpoint, how did you guys feel you held up? Because it is kind of a tough schedule, and it's a warm building. Everyone's talking about that. How was it out there for the legs and all of that?
They got heavy a little bit during the first period and got better as the game went on, but that's part of the tournament. You got to go through that adversity, and you got to show those guys that that's what you had your summer for and you trained for was to be a high-level athlete, and that's what we do. And doesn't matter what your legs feel like, you got to still push through it.
No rest for the weary. You get the Calgary Flames tonight. Just looking at their roster, it looks like you have to be 6'5" to be on that team this year. How do you guys approach that, and what do you think it'll be like tonight?
Well, it's always a tough game when you play Calgary. I think no matter if it's at the NHL level or at this level, every year I've been here, it's always been a tough game against them, and we want to win every game that we're in. And it doesn't matter the size of the player. We're going to go out there and work hard and use our physicality against them. And I'm sure they're a physical team, but I think if we can, get in on a forecheck, use our speed and get pucks to the net, create traffic, I think we'll just be fine.
You've been through a couple of these tournaments. You've been through a couple of camps. Just what's the focus for you? On the line with Kyle Platzer today and Braden Christopher, just how do you approach this?
Well, yeah, two familiar faces for me. I played with them a lot last year, both of them, and it's nice to have that chemistry and go into a game knowing, where guys are going to be on the ice and kind of have a feel for it. So, just looking to, get my legs under me and have a better game and just be flying out there, get pucks to the net, do my job.
After your first year pro, just what was your mindset coming into this season, trying to bring yourself up the ladder in the organization? How did you kind of approach that part of it?
Well, I think just have a good off season and do your best to, get in the best shape you can and come in camp with a good mindset, positive attitude, lead by example, all those things. Try and build each year and make your way up to the big club.
How would you sum up last season? I know you want to look forward because, onwards and upwards type of thing, but how would you assess what happened last year?
It was a tough year. I mean, no one wants to be up and down like that, but I think it was good for me. A little adversity never hurt anyone, so it was good to, be able to work on things down there in Norfolk and get the opportunity to see what it's like to play, a couple games in the AHL and be a part of that. And I know it's a tough league to play in and a tough league to stay in, so I got to work on a few things here in Penticton and hopefully show the coaching staff and management that I'm ready to stay in Bakersfield this year.
Always a pleasure. Thanks for your time.
Thanks, Tom.